Hey guys, so as you can tell, today I'm back with a brand new video, and today's is another makeup video. I'm not really sure where this look is going to go today. I do have work in a few hours, so it has to be somewhat appropriate. Yeah, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. The reason I'm filming this is one, because I need to film, and two, I have no Wi-Fi again because it broke again. I don't know why it keeps breaking. There's a guy here right now to try and fix it, so I'm hoping he can fix it because I have no Wi-Fi or data. So if he can fix that, that'd be great. If not, then I won't have any data and this won't be going up anytime soon. But here we are. So yeah, so today's video is just kind of, I don't know what I'm going to call it yet. I will figure something out for the title that you will see, obviously, but until then it's just a makeup video. So, you know, so I'm gonna clip my hair back. Oh, okay. Cute. So here we are. I also am gonna apologize once again for the background. I cannot wait to move house because home is not really the best place to film. And it doesn't have a great background either, which is annoying. But either way, here we are. Sorry, something in my eye. Let's just get straight in with the video. So let's go. So the first thing I'm gonna do is soap my brows, I think. If I can find a brush to do that with. So I'm just gonna spray some setting spray on my soap and then use that to like set my brows down, and this is just what I usually would do. This is how I do my soap brows. My setting spray is running out, but that's a different story. So also excuse how pale I am. I'm not really sure if you can tell on camera, but I'm really pale at the moment. Like I'm just I'm going to West End next Friday, which is a week today. Obviously you won't see that, but for me in real life it is a week today, because I am going to watch Andrew Lloyd Webber's Cinderella with Carrie in it. Well, I'm hoping she's in it when I'm going, because I did book it partly for her, but also I do want to see the show. But beside the point, so I don't want to tan now and then have it come off by the time I need to go, or because my fake tan does not like to come off in a week. Some of it's stubborn, so I'm putting it off until I can tan to go. So at the moment I am very, very pale, but it's okay. Like, you know, it is what it is. So yes, I'm just waiting for the soap to sink into my setting spray to sink into the soap. Okay, so now I'm gonna soap my brows. So I've learned I don't like them too much bigger than my actual brows because they literally look so big otherwise, and that is not what I'm going for or ever want to go for. I don't want really big brows, so I only do them a little bit bigger than what I do, what they already are, is what I'm trying to say. So I'm not sure if you can tell the difference, but this one is done and this one isn't, so it kind of just like makes them a little bit bigger and more arched, if you can see that, which I think looks so much better on my face. Obviously people's opinions are their own, but you know, I really wanted to make this look into a TikTok like transition, but I don't really know what I'm going for with this look, and I don't really know, so that's that. But I also don't have any Wi-Fi or data to film any, so I really need data to go onto the sounds, so it's kind of annoying, but I mean, I move on. Okay, so I think both brows are done. This one always looks so much uglier than this one, but that's beside the point. I will then take a cotton bud. These are paper stems, by the way, so just a one, because obviously plastic is really bad for the environment, but these are paper stems. They're actually the baby cow ones from Poundland. But yeah, I just wanted to say they're not plastic, they are paper stems. Means they break really easy, but I mean, I can deal with that. I just like to wipe the excess from around my brows because otherwise they're like foundation and concealer.
I'm having trouble connecting to the internet.
Yes, I know you are.
Take a look at the help section in your Alexa app.
As I was saying, I like to clean around with a cotton bud because otherwise the soap like sticks to it and it just looks really terrible. Which is not the look that we're going for. So the next step I'm going to do is just prime quickly. So obviously everything goes on. I have my skincare on from this morning, so obviously I don't need to do that again, so I am going to just prime. So I use two. I'm just going to go through the products I use again just in case anyone's interested, but this one is the Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. I keep using this. I don't know why. I don't even know if it does anything, but I like it. And then I'm using the Beam Dream Face and Body Illuminating Primer from Revolution Glow. I love this. I think it goes really nice under my makeup, and it gets covered, but it's got a nice shimmer to it that I do really like, whether it gets covered up or not. You could wear it on its own, that one, but that's not the look I'm going for, so I will not be doing that. I just kind of put this on my T-zone where the pores that I want them to close. Wow, my face is not that red in person. I don't know if it looks really red on my camera or not. In my mirror it doesn't look as red as it does in this. Maybe it doesn't even look that red. I'll find out when I edit. So now I just put this one on the outer bit of my face. I'll blend them together in the middle. So the next step in my makeup routine after making myself look really red is to foundation, obviously. So I'm going to use the Morphe 2 Hint Skin Tint. This is the colour Hint of Marshmallow, and I think I matched okay. It's slightly like orangey dark, but it like works, so that's good. So I'm just gonna put that on. So this is a tip. I don't wet my sponge, so I like dampen it with a setting spray. So the one I'm using at the moment is the Morphe with Madison Beer Seal the Deal Luminous Setting Spray. This just works really well for me and how I like to put my makeup on. So I dampen the sponge with that, like a few sprays, and then I let it sit on the sponge a minute, and then I would go on with blending my foundation out. I know it sounds really weird, but it does. It works better than I think anyway, than wetting my sponge. Obviously each their own and everything, but this is what works for me, so okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is conceal, because I don't know if you can see on camera, but I can definitely see in person that some of my acne scars and acne are coming through, especially on my forehead and on this side of my face. This side pretty much gets covered, but still comes through because I don't use a full coverage foundation, but that is not what I want when I go to work. So obviously that's that, and I don't always want a full coverage foundation. I don't want it so heavy on my face, so yes, but I do go in with a lot of concealer, so it kind of contradicts that, but here we are. So the concealer I'm using, pretty much I always use this one, is Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer in the colour Ivory 3 now. I went up a colour because the other one I was using was too light and it just didn't look good, but this is one I use now. And then I blend it in with a little brush. I don't know what you'd call this, but this is what it looks like. It's from Morphe, but it doesn't have a number or anything, so I don't know. But I do just put this on my blemishes that are coming through. and then go ahead and just buff that out with a brush. I think this works better with covering up my acne than I would with a concealer and a beauty blender, just because beauty blenders obviously soak up a lot of the product, and a brush won't, so it works well for covering up my acne and everything, because I do not want that really on show, you know. This step takes a while because I do have a lot of acne that I do want to cover up. As you can see over here, like it covers, like this foundation covers the redness, but not always with everything else going on with my face. So I'm gonna try and fix that, the rest of it now. I would definitely say if you have acne that you want to cover up and you just can't figure it out, go in with like a foundation brush or any sort of brush. This is like a little brush. If I knew what it was called, I would tell you, but I don't. If I can figure it out, I will try and put it on the screen. But I just think even when I don't wear foundation or the skin tint, when I'm just covering up my face to go out, I will just use concealer on top of my skincare and a bit of primer, and I will go in and I will just like make sure that it's covered, but I will use a brush like this, and it just works so much better than soaking up all the product, because obviously that's not going to help cover anything, and you just have to put so much more on, which then like you just use so much more product, and it's just not necessary if you just go in with a brush. I now go in and I cream bronze before I set my foundation and concealer. So I'm going to use the Morphe Effect 2, well, the Morphe Dimension Effect Contour Stick in the shade Effect 12. This is the one I've just found recently and I like a lot. So I got interrupted by my brother, but we're back. So I haven't blended it out yet, but I use my beauty blender and I will give it a quick spray again just to help this blend out. But yeah, so I'm just gonna blend that out now. Okay, so I have a bit of shape back to my face. I'm gonna go in with a setting powder and just kind of set everything. So I'm gonna go in with the Revolution translucent powder. That's all I know what it's called. And I go in with a sponge to this isn't the same one by the way I did earlier, and I use this to press under my I use it to press the powder all over my face, and then I will quickly go in with a powder brush just to make sure I didn't miss anywhere and to get the excess powder off. So that's what I'm going to do now. Now I'm going to go in with my big powder brush and make sure that it's all set, and just to get any excess off. Okay, so that's all set. I don't know why this brow looks so much different to this one, but it will hopefully fix itself when I fill them in a bit. But for the time being, I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Amazonian Clay Matte Waterproof Bronzer in the colour Parquet Princess. This is my favourite one. I'm gonna go in with a Morphe brush. I don't know what it is called because none of them have names, apparently these ones, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. So okay, so my bronzer is all done. It looks weird on camera, but it is blended out, I promise. So I'm gonna go in with my blush now. So I'm gonna go in with the Morphe 8C Cool Pro blush palette, and I'm gonna go in with Hot, which is this one up here, and probably a bit of a Driven, which is this one here, and obviously just put this where blush goes. So that looks really crazy, but I promise it's not in person. But here we are. So I'm gonna go in with my highlight a bit later, but right now I'm gonna go in with my brows. Why is this so dark? Here we go. I'm gonna go in with brows. Let's focus that. So I just need to fill them in a little bit. So I'm going to use my brow pomade that I've been using forever, which is, I think it's Maybelline Tattoo Brow Pomade, and I just go in because, as you can tell, my eyebrows are kind of like disappeared underneath my foundation. I don't do a lot, but it just helps bring their colour back so they look normal again, not whatever's going on at the moment. I'm going to go in with my eyes now, so I'm going to use my favourite palette of all time, the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette with Morphe. This is like ruined, but here we are. You can't even see that, but so obviously this is the beauty that is inside. So I'm also going to use her little brush set to do this. So those are my brushes of choice for what I'm going to do, but I don't really know what I'm doing, but I have a little idea in my head that you're going to see anyway. So I'm going to use the JH32, it's a bit stained, but here we are, the JH40 and the JH43. So I'm going to go in with Love Handles, which is this one, in case you wanted to know, just on my crease. So I'm gonna go in and so I'm gonna firstly go in with Positivity, which is this peachy one here. My camera makes these colors so weird, but it doesn't look like that on camera, but it is called you can't see that, but it's called Positivity, in case you wanted to know. Guess my camera doesn't want to pick that up apparently. So I'm going to take this on the flat brush, and so I'm then going to take that smaller little fluffy brush and blend out the edges of that wing. I'm gonna go in with that same colour and do it just above my crease. I don't really know what it's gonna do, but what I'm really doing, but okay, so here comes the bit that I'm worried for. So I have these little like silver butterflies. I don't know if you can kind of see them. Beauty guru over here. They're not gonna really, you can kind of, it's not gonna focus, but you can kind of see them. And I kind of want to put them on where I've created this line up here, just like cute little detail. I don't really know if it's gonna work, but I can try, and if not, I will fix it. I have a bit of time before I have to leave for work anyway, so there's one. That's one eye. It kind of looks really cute, and from the back, even if you can't tell it's butterflies, it still looks really cute. So I'm gonna do the other eye and be back with you in just a second. So because this eye will take me a lot longer because it's on the other side of my body and it's this side just doesn't work. So as you can tell, both eyes are done. I'm going in with the Nikita palette, and I'm using the shade Escort, which is this glittery gold, and Nikita's brush, the N2, just to add a bit of a shimmer to my lid underneath that. You can't really see it in the video, but mascara first. So I'm using the Tartiest mascara just to put a layer of that on before I do lashes. I'm gonna add highlight while that dries so that I can put lashes on once it's dry, if that makes any sense. So I'm gonna go in with another Morphe brush, don't know the name because they don't tell me, and I'm gonna highlight with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dream highlight palette, and I'm gonna use this gold one in the middle. It's called Sunshine. So I'm just gonna add some winged lashes now. These are just like £2 pair from Primark. So I'm gonna add some lashes now, and these are just like a winged pair. They're literally like £1 or £2 from Primark, but they actually really work. And these, I prefer to wear Primark ones when I go to work, because if they get ruined, it's not a big deal because I wear them all the time, you know. This is okay. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put these on. So I'm about to put some lipstick on, a lip gloss, and I'm using a new one today that I'm really excited about. It's from a small business. So her name is Black Peaches. I've spoken about her before, I think. Maybe I haven't in a video, but she's released lip glosses and I'm really excited to try them. So I have only one of them. So it's called Lip Injections and it looks like a syringe, and I just think that's the coolest thing. So yeah, I can't remember what colour I got. This obviously isn't the clear one. Obviously this obviously isn't the clear one, but so I'm just gonna put that on as it is to see how it goes, and if I need to put a lipstick underneath I will. So So this is the finished look. Turns out I actually really love this lip gloss. It has come off a little bit because I did eat between the last clip and now, but you know. So yeah, so thanks for watching this video. Please like and subscribe down below because I'd love to have you around. On Wednesdays I do book videos, and on Sundays I do makeup videos if you're interested in either of those. My schedule has been off recently, but there's nothing I can do without Wi-Fi, so hopefully that's getting fixed again today, but it hasn't been fixed yet and it's been like 3-4 hours since the guy got here. But I'm memorized by this eye look. Yeah, so thanks for watching. I really hope that you liked this video, because I really love creating this butterfly cut crease is what I've decided to call it. But yeah, so thanks for watching again, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.